Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to a quick impromptu video. I didn't plan to make a video today. I probably was gonna make a video next Wednesday, was the next video I was planning to make, but today I was out shopping. I was gonna do a little window shopping and I hit the big three. I hit Barnes & Noble, Best Buy, and Walmart. And then on the way back I stopped at Toys R Us just to kind of see what kind of figures they have. And in my area, anytime any of these horror type figures get put out, they're gone within a day, if that. Sometimes they're gone within hours of them hitting the shelves. So I thought I was pretty lucky today. I got 4 figures from The Walking Dead, the AMC line, from Series 8. And this first figure here that I'm going to show you guys is Dale. This is Dale Horvath. And Dale was a fan favorite. He was in the first 2 seasons. And he was kind of like the voice of reason for the group. He was an older guy, and he drove around in an RV. And he was one of my early favorite characters, and I was sad to see him die in season 2. And it took him till series 8 before he finally got a figure, which I was glad to see. I had to get it. I'm not sure how well the detail's going to pick up, but you can see here he's got his little fisherman's hat. He's got his binoculars there that he would sit on top of his RV and he would kind of, keep eye for the group. Had his rifle. He was a good shot too, and his little Hawaiian shirt. He was kind of a hippie type character. I really enjoyed Dale in the show, and you can see here is the complete. Well, this isn't the complete Series 8 because there was a special character that they have that I'll show you later. I'll show you that last, and well, I'll just show you guys the characters I picked up this go around. There was a couple I didn't pick up yet. I didn't get Rick was there, but I chose not to get him. I have Rick quite a few times already. Here is another one of my favorite characters. This is Morgan Jones, and you first get introduced to him in season 1. And his wife was bit, and he was kind of having a hard time dealing with that. She was a walker, and he had a son. I believe the son was Dwayne. Don't quote me on that. I can't really remember. I believe it was Dwayne. So he was kind of traveling with his son and trying to keep his son alive. And then you come across him again in season 3, I believe. And he suffers some kind of a mental breakdown. And Rick comes across him in season 3, and he's not quite himself. And he actually tries to kill Rick at one point, and they get separated again. And then you see him again in season 5, which was last year. And he seems to have recovered from his mental breakdown, and now he's a contributing member to the group, and he has his trusty stick right there that he uses. He has become quite the master of using that stick in combat, and not only does he fight some walkers, but he also fights some people too that try to kill him and take what he has. But he has just like a little backpack / duffel bag, whatever that is. I'm not exactly sure. And then he has like an AK-47. So that is Morgan. And here's another memorable character. And another thing about these figures that McFarlane Toys puts out, they're absolutely amazing. I mean, they are spot on when it comes to quality and likeness. I mean, I know my phone it's getting a lot of glare, and it's not the clearest, crispest image here, but I mean these really look great. He's got 2 different, looks like machetes or some kind of swords or something. He's got a knife in his belt there. And old Bob Stuckey, he made it to the very end of season 5 before he died, and he died a very horrible death. He was bit by a walker on his shoulder, and he tried to hide it from the group, and then it eventually comes out that he was bit, and the group finds out about it, so they kind of try to tend to him as he's about to turn. They're going to keep him alive until he turns, and then they planned on killing him. Well, he ends up getting abducted by a group of people who have turned cannibal because there's such a food shortage that they knock him unconscious and they abduct him, take him to their hideout. And when he comes to, they had cut his leg off near the hip, or maybe like around mid-thigh, somewhere around there. I can't really remember. and they're eating his leg around a campfire, and then he springs the news on them that he was infected. So it was kind of a bittersweet revenge for Bob Stuckey, and it was a great season. 5 was my favorite season by far so far, and I was sad to see Bob Stuckey leave the show, but he was a great character, and he was getting along really well with Sasha, who was Tyrese's sister, and you know, I was kind of hoping that they were going to stick together for a little while. You know, they had a good chemistry together, and she took it pretty hard when he was bit, and so I'm sad to see Bob go, but he was a great, I'm glad to own him as a figure for the collection. He was a great character. And then here is the, I guess, what are you going to call this, like the special edition box set from Series 8, and this is Morgan again. It's a different sculpt from the first one I showed you guys. I'm going to see if I can get in here without getting too much glare, see if I can pick up some of this quality. There's a walker right there that has walked into a booby trap, and she's got, you see those stakes in the background there. You can kind of put those through her to kind of replicate how she walked through the trap. And then she gets all the stakes speared through her body, and then there's Morgan with the bloody clothes, and there's his backpack again, and his rifle, his assault rifle, and very nice figure. A little bit on the pricey side. I think this was about 30 bucks for this box set right here. And there you can, this is the entire Series 8 right here, and that's the, you can kind of see with the booby trap that she walks into. You can kind of set that little piece up to look like that, and then she's kind of leaning into it with the spear going through her. There he is with his blood-soaked clothes, and then I still have to pick up Tyrese. I do have him in a, I think it was Series 6 or 7 I have Tyrese, but I'd like to get his last figure. And then there you see Bob and Dale again, and there's the Morgan I picked up. I still have to get Eugene, and they had this Rick Grimes there, but I didn't pick him up. I may get him eventually. I may pass on him. I have quite a few Ricks already. Seems like every series they have a Rick. And then there's a really cool Carol. I didn't see her at the Toys R Us. That may be an exclusive at a different store. Sometimes they'll do that, where they'll have like this whole line could be purchased anywhere, and then this one might be like a Target exclusive. I'm not sure. But that is a really cool Carol, where she's got kind of like the poncho that Daryl wore or used to wear. And then you also can get the 10-inch Michonne, which that's badass right there. And Michonne is easily one of the best characters in the show. I love Michonne, and I hope she keeps rocking. I don't want to see her leave the show. And that's those are my pickups for The Walking Dead. And then while I was at Best Buy, I was looking for the Aladdin Best Buy exclusive with the lenticular cover. I went to 2 different Best Buys, could not find it. But I did pick up the, what is this, the Columbia Pictures edition of Christine. I'm going to watch this tonight. I have 4 movies picked out I'm going to watch with the kids tonight for a little horror marathon. We may watch 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure. We may watch 3 tonight. It all depends on how we feel. But this will be in the lineup. This is Christine. I'll give a quick little shout out to Leroy Green for giving me the heads up on this about a month ago. He told me about this, and this was on sale at Best Buy if you guys are interested. I believe it was 12 bucks. I think it's originally 15. It was on sale for 12. So if anybody's interested, pick up Christine, get that on Blu-ray, because the Twilight Time edition is still pretty expensive, and the Twilight Time edition has gone down in price since this came out, but it's still, I think it's anywhere from 40 to 60 depending on, you know, what the secondary market is asking for. But here is a blind buy that I'm really looking forward to, and this is an IFC Midnight Blu-ray, and it's called Backcountry, and I guess it's based on a true story, and it looks like it's a bear attack film, and it's you can see this little sticker down here. It says a must-see, does for the woods what Jaws did for the ocean, and that's kind of a used tagline already. That they said the same thing for Grizzly when that came out in the 70s, but I don't really like it when they compare movies like that. But I'll be the judge of that, and I'll take a look at this tonight, and it looks cool. I love movies that take place outdoors in the woods and stuff like that, so it looks like it's going to be pretty good. It comes with this nice slipcover here, and has the same exact artwork on the inside here. And I don't believe it has reversible, or yeah, I guess it does. I didn't even look at that. It does have a reversible cover. And that actually looks pretty cool too. I may put that cover in there just because, you know, the cover that's on now has the same exact cover as the slip cover. So I may put this one on there just to kind of shake it up a little bit. You know, I like to live on the edge. And so that is Backcountry. Gonna watch that tonight. This may be the first one we watch tonight. It is rated R, and I'm trying to see here if it's it looks like it's region A. And it says that it's a Scream Factory title. I didn't even realize that. It's IFC Scream, and I've been kind of lagging on the Scream Factory titles lately. I haven't been keeping up with them as much. I've been grabbing a lot of stuff from other labels, and glad to own that Backcountry. I'll check that out tonight. Some of you probably have seen it already, and if you have, try not to leave any spoilers down below. Or I guess you probably can, because after I make this video, I probably won't be on YouTube anymore tonight, and I plan on watching that tonight. So you can go ahead and leave comments below. Let me know how you liked Backcountry. And this one here is a blind buy for me as well. This one's called Lost After Dark, and I thought that cover was amazing. This film was 17 bucks at Best Buy, which is pretty steep, I think, but I had to grab it. It's region A. It says here that Spring Ball 1984, Adrian, a straight A student, joins her quarterback crush, Sean, and some friends in sneaking out of their high school dance for some unsupervised mayhem. The teens' party plans hit a snag when they run out of gas on a deserted road. They head out on foot and discover a rundown farmhouse where they hope to find help, but instead they find themselves at the mercy of Junior Joad, J-O-A-D, a cannibal killer from an urban legend. After the brutal murder of one of their friends, the group's quest for help becomes one of survival. Will anyone survive the night? And that's really hard to read. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they put the wording right in where it's real white in the background there. That was a tough read. This is an Anchor Bay release, and I'm going to open this up, and it's, I mean, Anchor Bay has fallen from grace. They used to be, 4 years ago, Anchor Bay was the premier label, and now they just put together barely, I mean, pretty soon they're just going to start selling their releases in paper sleeves, I think. I mean, that's about as low as they can get after this. But, you know, with the exception of the Walking Dead box sets that they put out, the busts and the different collector's editions for the Walking Dead, Anchor Bay puts out, those are amazing. But other than that, I mean, these releases like this, that's unacceptable. And I mean, after collecting companies like, you know, Arrow Video, and then you get something like this, it's very disappointing. But if anybody has seen this movie, comment below, let me know how it is. And this will be in the lineup for tonight or tomorrow. And then I picked up the double bill box set of The Hills Have Eyes, the unrated collection. These are the remakes of The Hills Have Eyes. And I do have both of these on DVD. This is an upgrade. The only reason I bought this box set is because it was on sale for 10 bucks at Best Buy. You get 2 unrated Blu-rays for 10 bucks. And I do like these. I like these films. I like them better than the originals. And I like that the inbred mountain men, crazy motherfuckers that, you know, just are all deformed and shit, you know, and they're just brutal maniacs. And I really enjoy these type of films. And for 10 bucks, you can't go wrong. So if you guys are interested, stop over at Best Buy and pick these up. 10 bucks for this little twin billing box set. Pretty nice. It comes with this nice little slip cover type of a little slip box, I guess, that the movies just slide in the side like that. 10 bucks, you can't really go wrong. I mean, that's pretty nice. So just to kind of recap here, I show you guys the 4 films that I picked up. And let me know what you guys are planning on watching this weekend or over the next couple of weeks heading into Halloween. Let me know if there's any good deals out there. Like I said, this was 12 bucks at Best Buy. This was, I think these two were 17, and then this one was 10. So, I mean, these are a little bit higher than I wanted to pay, but these two kind of make it worth it to go out there and buy this little group here. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and let me know what you guys are watching. See you next time.